Hello and welcome to another Lumbridge Knight video for free-to-play OSRS. This video is my top 5 worst free-to-play OSRS quests. Calling all potential squires and knights, the Lumbridge Knight needs you. Quests are a core game mechanic of OSRS, their completion unlocking rare items, areas, and even a few skills. That said, not all quests are equal, and in this video, I'm going to list my top 5 picks for the worst quests in free-to-play, as well as why I think they are lacking. My number 5 is Rune Mysteries. There were a couple of rival quests considered, such as Doric's quest, but Mysteries took the spot, as all the quest consists of is walking from Lumbridge to the Wizard's Tower, then to Varrock, then back to the Wizard's Tower. And all you get for the rather dull trip around the map is access to one of the hardest and most boring skills to train in all of free-to-play: runecrafting. At least in that respect, the quest is a fair reflection on runecrafting as a skill, but geez, this is dry. At least for Doric's quest, you can just buy the ores and do the quest in a few seconds. At number 4 is the Corsair Curse. The reason it features here above the other considerations, such as Romeo and Juliet, is that the quest itself, a bit like the previous entry, is just a bit of a walking simulator. You walk to Captain Tock, then you walk to Rimington, then you walk around the cove, speak to all his crew, then you walk back to Captain Tock, then you walk around the cove some more. Yes, there's an element of humour in the conversations, and the final battle with Ithoi, but all in all, it's 15 minutes of walking and skipping through conversations to have a fight with a low-level mage, all so you can access the bank on the island. Admittedly, it's a very useful bank for free-to-play endgame, but a Pirate's Cove quest had so much more potential, and what we ended up with is just dull. Shield of Arath claims the number 3 spot. This quest is one of the game's original launch quests, so I feel slightly bad for picking it, but even back then, the need to rely on a partner kind of sucked. At least now you can get around this pain by simply running 2 instances of OSRS and having your accounts trade with each other, something that the old game used to prevent. Though even today, I get comments from people saying they find the partner requirement confusing, especially when as an Iron Man you can't initiate a trade, you have to use the item on your partner. Look, I still love the nostalgia and don't hate the quest, but the need for a partner or second account really takes the fun out, and the quest hasn't really aged all that well. Please like the video and support my content. Thank you, noble knight. Many may put this at number 1, and I completely understand why, but my number 2 is Imp Catcher. There are few things early on in OSRS that are more frustrating than trying to kill imps for those damn beads, only to have the imp vanish, or drop a red bead for the 5th time in a row, making this probably the most tedious quest to do at low level in free-to-play. The only redeeming factor that keeps it off the top spot is that you can simply buy all of the beads from the GE and cheese the quest. Unless you're an Iron Man, of course, in which case you have my sympathy and guide, and will have to power through it, particularly as you need that Amulet of Accuracy. Number 1 is of course Mistfulin Mystery. Now, in fairness to Jagex, this was just meant to be an event quest, and after proving popular, they added it to the game. Unfortunately, the boss battle doesn't translate well onto mobile devices, making a battle that can already be frustrating on PC a rather torrid time on mobile. Worse still, there is actually a bug on mobile that occasionally makes the mirror used in the battle unclickable. Players can log in and out as a fix, but this combined with the general difficulty has had many mobile players pulling their hair out. Having had guides for the quest up for a number of years, I can tell you that without exception, this quest has the most complaints, at least in free-to-play. The pay-to-play crown seems to well and truly sit with Sheepherder. Anyway, Mistfulin Mystery gets the Lumbridge Knight's award for worst free-to-play quest. The OSRS humour and puzzles prove insufficient to offset the frustrating final boss battle with the occasionally immovable mirror. And that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed this top 5 worst free-to-play OSRS quests video. Do you agree or disagree with my selection? What are your top 5 picks for worst quests and why? Please leave a comment and let me know, along with any feedback or questions, as I'm keen to hear them. And all that's left for me to say is I've been the Lumbridge Knight, peace out, and thanks for watching.